The Land of Green Plums, 1994, stands as the third novel, crafted by esteemed German writer Herta Müller, a recipient of the Nobel Prize. Among Müller's most renowned works, this story revolves around the lives of four young individuals residing within a totalitarian police state in communist Romania. The narrator and protagonist of the tale is an unnamed young woman who belongs to the ethnic German minority dwelling in Romania. As a tribute to her Romanian friends who lost their lives under the oppressive regime of Nicolae Ceaușescu, Müller dedicated the novel to their memory. Michael Hoffman translated the book into English in 1996, shedding light on the plight of dissidents from the German minority in Romania who faced double persecution during Ceaușescu's 24-year reign of repression. Ceaușescu and his wife were eventually executed on Christmas Day in 1989. One of the main characters, Lola, originates from a humble background in the provinces and enrolls in a women's university in Romania to study Russian. She shares a dormitory with 5 other girls, including the narrator. Despite their poverty, Lola and her roommates fantasize about owning stockings, serving as a stark reminder of their destitution. With limited resources, the girls rely on collective efforts to make do. Lola chronicles her experiences in a diary, expressing a fervent desire to escape the totalitarian world of the school and Romanian society at large. She spends her nights riding buses and engaging in anonymous, unpleasant encounters with strangers who are returning home from their factory jobs. Additionally, Lola engages in an affair with her gym teacher. Struggling to adapt to city life and enduring a series of unfavorable circumstances, Lola tragically takes her own life by hanging herself, leaving her diary in the narrator's suitcase. Upon the discovery of Lola's lifeless body hanging in a closet, she is expelled from the Communist Party, as her act of suicide is deemed a betrayal to her country and the party. A ceremony is held at her school, denouncing her behavior. However, the narrator steadfastly refuses to accept Lola's suicide as an undeniable fact. Following her emergence as a target of political suspicions, the protagonist decides to leave the university and eventually immigrates to Germany, seeking refuge from the oppressive regime. She shares Lola's diary with her 3 friends, Edgar, George, and Kurt, providing them with an escape from their mundane college lives through engaging in mildly subversive activities. The boys possess prohibited German books, hum forbidden songs, and discreetly capture photographs of buses veiled in darkness, transporting prisoners from prisons to construction sites. All 4 of them hail from German-speaking communities and regularly receive letters from their mothers, expressing concerns about their health issues and lamenting their children's disobedience and refusal to conform to the regime's rules. It's worth noting that their fathers were members of the Nazi SS in Romania during World War II. To safeguard important documents, including the diary, photographs, and books, the boys conceal them in the well of an abandoned house in town. It soon becomes evident that Captain Gilles, an officer of the Securitate, takes a keen interest in the 4 young men. They find themselves subjected to regular interrogations by the captain, who conducts searches of their belongings, scrutinizes their mail, and issues threats, accompanied by his dog. Upon graduating from college, the 4 friends venture onto separate paths, but they maintain contact through letters and regular visits, all of which are meticulously monitored by the Securitate. They end up working menial jobs, with Kurt assuming a supervisory role in a slaughterhouse, and the protagonist finding employment in a factory where she translates German manuals. A new member, Teresa, joins their group. Although she befriends the narrator, it becomes increasingly apparent that her actions are influenced, at least in part, by Gilles' orders. As the novel unfolds, the lives of all 5 characters descend into increasing misery, as they succumb to mounting pressure to conform to the regime. They face the loss of their jobs, purportedly due to political reasons, further exacerbating their plight. Aware that their desired lives can only be achieved by leaving the country, the group discusses the possibility of escaping together. George takes the first leap and successfully reaches Germany. However, a few weeks after his arrival, he tragically meets his demise, falling from a window in a Frankfurt hotel. Despite the narrator and Edgar managing to acquire passports and flee to Germany, the oppressive regime continues to haunt them, as they receive ongoing death threats even in their newfound sanctuary. Meanwhile, Kurt remains in Romania, his employment revoked due to accusations of subversion. Eventually, he meets a grim fate, discovered lifeless after hanging himself. The novel concludes without a definitive resolution, leaving the reader immersed in the same sense of foreboding and despair experienced by Müller's characters. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.